Hey, what's up everybody? I'm Brandon. Welcome to Midnight Customs. So I'm going to start doing a little series here on flux core welding. A lot of people just buy a flux core welder. They're not spending thousands and thousands of dollars on a big machine that they're only going to use on occasion. Whether you're new to welding, a hobbyist, a DIYer, what have you, I'm going to do a series on flux core welding, and we're going to do it with the Arc'n MIG 145 Pro, which is a 110 volt flux core welder. And you can use whatever brand you like. They're sponsoring this video, so we're using this machine. And thank you to our friends at Arc'n for sending us this. They're very simple to use, very basic, easy to set up. In this series, we're going to go over how to spool this, and they're all very similar. Whether you use, a Harbor Freight titanium, a little flux core, I think it's their titanium 120 or 125, something like that. They're all about the same. They run a 1 or a 2 pound spool. This machine uses a 2 pounder, and they're not very big, clearly. So, but they work really well. Some of the machines are top load, some are side load. This machine is a side load, but whether you're doing top load or side load, it's all the same. It's just where the door is at. So we'll go over the torch, we'll go over your grounding cable, the connections, how to do all of that, and I'm going to show you what I've learned. So this series is for beginners by beginners. It's kind of like a book club, but for welding, for rookies, you know what I mean? So I've learned a lot. I started out with flux core. I'll be honest with you, if you just want to get in and you need to fix something at home, on the farm, the ranch, you got a trailer that needs a thing, whatever it is, welded on, or a hole plug, what have you, these are great. And the nice thing is you can weld outside with these and not worry about the wind blowing the gas away. On my truck project, I actually use this as opposed to my solid core gas welder, because where I live the wind's always blowing. It's a slight breeze to a full-on hurricane, you know what I mean? So anyway, we're going to do a series, and the goal is to get out a video once a week, and we're going to go over the things, introduction, how-tos, and some little tips and tricks and techniques that I have learned along the way. So disclaimer, I am not a professional, so this is at your own risk. I'm just showing you what I've learned, because I know at some point a lot of you that are watching were brand new. Some of you guys are 5, 10, 20, 40, 50 year experienced welders. Fantastic. And if you're watching this, please by all means drop some constructive information and criticism. There's a lot of folks out there that are intimidated by the whole thing, or they're nervous, they don't know where to start. This series of videos is going to be to help you get over that hump, and to start, you just have to start. Don't worry about what it's like in the beginning, what it's going to turn out to be, any of that sort of stuff. You'll get it dialed in. I'll be honest with you, when I very first picked up a welding torch, my welds looked like globs of bird poo with spikes sticking out of it. I had no idea. So don't be afraid to start. We all have to start, and then we have to suck before we get better. You know what I mean? So this is supposed to be informative and a good place for people to learn and get you over that hump of being intimidated by it, or not sure, or you just need that little extra push, whatever. Anyway, and if you have ideas, tips, and tricks, by all means, please leave those in the comments below, and we will try to incorporate those as best we can. I do read all the comments. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned. We will have this series coming out to you very shortly. I'm thinking within probably the next 2 weeks we'll put the first actual video for this, with going through all the things. So safety tips, etc. Thank you for watching.